Hey, everybody, off the Mike Sports Network here. Holy shit, what a finish. The Denver Nuggets walk in on less than 2 days of preparation and beat the Oklahoma City Thunder and steal a game that, in all honesty, they had no business winning. And credit to the Denver Nuggets because Nikola Jokic did a 40 and 20 game, uh, despite having 5 fouls. Um, and then the end of this game, we're going to talk about in a second. But Aaron Gordon has had two of the iconic moments of this postseason so far. That putback dunk, literally at the last second, against the LA Clippers in Game 4 in Los Angeles, and then hitting a three with about 2.5 seconds left in this game off of two missed free throws by Chet Holmgren, which another part of this whole discussion. The Thunder choked this game away. And it's a young team. I understand they're very talented, but they have not been very tested in the postseason. Like, they weren't very tested. They hadn't played in over a week. But man, the end of this game is going to be talked about for a long, long time. So let me just kind of summarize what basically went down. So Russell Westbrook with so it's 115, 114, and Russell Westbrook misses a three-point shot with 25 seconds to go. Aaron Gordon goes up, gets blocked, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 13 seconds to go in this game gets fouled, makes two free throws. It's 117, 114. Then the Thunder decide to play, hey, we're going to play the percentages, the whole debate, do you foul up three? They didn't even let them dribble up the court. They were like, okay, let's just play the percentages. Jokic goes down, hits two free throws. It's 117, 116. Then Thunder call a timeout, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets the ball, immediately gets away from pressure, and just goes in and dunks it. And I sat there and I watched this, and I was like, what in the fuck are you doing? SG is going to be the MVP of the league. And some Thunder fans will come at me, well, he has to score. No, he doesn't. Dribble away and use your elusiveness to try and run as much clock off as you possibly can. That was a mistake. So Shai scores, 11 seconds to go in the game, and then immediately, by the way, Nikola Jokic is not even in the game at this point. He got subbed out for defense because he had 5 fouls. And immediately, they don't even let them try to dribble and get something up to run clock off. They foul literally on impact almost immediately. Aaron Gordon goes to the line, cans two free throws. Thunder call timeout. Russell Westbrook gives the foul to Chet Holmgren, and then Chet Holmgren misses the two free throws. They go up the court, and with 3 seconds left, Aaron Gordon hits a three, and the Thunder are out of timeouts because of the foul game that they played. And there you go. The Oklahoma City Thunder have lost. The Cleveland Cavaliers have lost. The Boston Celtics have lost. What the hell is this second round of the playoffs? Every home team has lost a game. And this may have been the most devastating of them all because Oklahoma City in this game, there was no reason for them to even be in any sort of danger in this game because they were up 115 to 106 with 3 minutes to go in this game. They were up by 9 points at home. And then you play the entire percentage. Like, I don't know what the philosophy was there. I do not understand the philosophy of fouling so quickly. And then we need to talk about Nikola Jokic. He hit a big three to get them close. 42, 22, and 6. Playing an absurd 42 minutes. He had a steal. He had a block. 15 to 29 from the floor. This guy's unbelievable. But, I mean, I am still mystified that just happened. Because good teams usually know how to execute late in games. And clearly there was a plan and a message to Oklahoma City and the Thunder players. Hey, we're going to foul. But just these little things, these little execution things that I understand that you want to foul and you don't want to give up a three. But when you play the percentages and you play the foul game like that, it's going to lead to mistakes like that. And then Chet Holmgren misses two free throws. You can't get a rebound. And then it's a mad scramble to get up the court. And Aaron Gordon hits a big time shot to win the game. But I go back to it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you're going to be the MVP of the league. I understand, and you're a good foul shooter. Take the dribble clock out, foul. Or hey, stay in front and try to defend your guy and then foul. Don't foul immediately. Like, I've been watching basketball for, most of my life, 30 plus years. And I cannot think of a crazier and more wild and confusing ending to a basketball game that I have ever seen. That was very college basketball right there. Because that comeback just doesn't make any ounce of sense whatsoever. Because for a team like the Thunder to have the advantage that they haven't played since not even last night. They hadn't played in 10 days. They hadn't played in 10 days since they closed out. And they're up by 9 with 3 minutes to go in this game. And yes, you have and then Nikola Jokic has 5 fouls. They can't get him out of the game. And then these situational things. Nikola Jokic isn't even in the game. And you're by fouling them so quickly, you're giving them more time to ensure that there's a comeback. It's just, I can't believe that happened. It defies logic how a good team like we've had 3 good teams, 3 of the best teams in the NBA play some of the most dumb basketball. And one of those is my Cleveland Cavaliers. Played some dumb basketball to start their series. They're all down 0-1. They all lost at home. And yet, hey, the only series that we have left is a 6 seed to start. It's a 6 seed in Minnesota against the Golden State Warriors. And who knows? Maybe the Warriors will win a road game. But we'll see. But man, I cannot believe, if you're an Oklahoma City fan, you got to be furious with that ending. There's just no way to defend that at all. At all. I get the whole thing. Hey, let's score. Usually in those situations, it is not about score. It is about time. You have got to waste as much time as you possibly can. And like I said, the minute I saw Shai Gilgeous-Alexander go to the basket, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's almost like, how we always have the debate, do you score in football? Do you score when they're running the clock out and there's no timeouts, or you just kneel down at the 1 yard? That's basically what that play was with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. MVP of the league. And I hope that gets a lot of attention because, like I said, I saw that immediately and I was like, what are you doing, SGA? What are you doing? And then right after that, they compound it by fouling. Literally a second later. Like, there was a sequence in this game where there was about a million free throws that happened in about a 5-second game span because Oklahoma City was just fouling. And I'm like, let them get up the court and let them dribble a little bit and then foul them. I understand you don't want to get them into a shooting motion or something like that, but the odds are if they take a few dribbles up the court, you're going to waste at least about 3-4 seconds to get up the court. Like, it's not. Or you can just get into them and maybe get body contact. Don't go immediately give the foul. It's just, I mean, on some level, I'm kind of happy because at least the parity in the playoffs with the Cavs obviously being in a little bit of trouble with some significant injuries, and they could be in danger of falling down 0-2. But the other teams, seemingly with easier paths, they've all lost. The 3 best teams in the NBA are down 0-1 in the second round. That's not something that I thought of. And if you were to stack these wins and just, insanity, like the Cavs, they had a bad shooting night. Okay, cool. They had a bad shooting night and they had some injuries. And, Indiana maybe played a little bit dirty, maybe. Boston, that's just an inexcusable loss. You missed 45 threes. But this thing with the Thunder, this was just late game execution. And I chalk it up to, hey, this is a team that really has not played a lot of close games this year. They haven't. And it's just when you're in these types of games, little errors like they did near the end of this game are going to be under a microscope to the point where that's what cost you a game. And then leave it to that. Like, hey, you leave that all up to chance. You play the analytics, you play the percentages, and then lo and behold, you play the foul game. They foul you. And hey, look what happened. You missed 2 free throws and a 3-pointer beats you. Maybe don't play the percentages. Maybe just try to play the game of basketball. I still can't believe that happened. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.